Hello friends, welcome to Facebook Live. Hope you're doing great today and having a good day. We kind of switch it up today. It's Sunday, so I wasn't able to get at 10 o'clock. I was at church. We started a new series on Advent, which is super cool, which I didn't know that much about it, but it's really neat. Now I'm really happy that we're doing that. I can learn more about it. Speaking of that, did you guys realize this really interesting thing I just learned too is Hanukkah is usually at the beginning of December, and I have this really cute menorah that we used in, hey Ted, but something interesting today is, that I learned is, well, Hanukkah is now this year from December 24th on, and it is only, there's 4 times in 100 years that that's going to happen where Christmas and Hanukkah are actually shared. It hasn't happened since 1959. And it's not going to happen again until 2024 or something like that. So it's kind of a special thing for Hanukkah and Christmas to overlap. Hey, so I will make this short and sweet. I know it's your Sunday night and you want to get to planning your week and doing all that stuff. Today I just wanted to talk to you about our simple holiday tip about gift giving. So we've talked about measuring your standards by a standard of grace. And we talked about finances. Hey Anna. Oh, stay on Anna. I got something to show you. And then we also talked about traditions. What should you do with them? And oh, Ted said he got saved on Hanukkah. That's beautiful. Hanukkah is such a beautiful holiday. The kids and I always celebrate it because we learned about it in homeschool, like the Festival of Lights and stuff, and it's really a special thing. But today's tip is about gift giving and simple gift giving and for kids. Last time I talked about gifts, and I wanted to show you a few examples of some of my favorite gifts that I've gotten over the years. And Anna, you'll like this. Hey, Anka, hey, yeah, I see you live. She's coming from England right now, I think. Here's just a few of the gifts I wanted to show you that I've gotten over the years that have been some of my favorites that I hold on to that are simple. This is a bookmark that my little nephews made for us, and they sewed it. You can see it's sewed and everything. They sewed it all. Here's the back. And you know what? We still use this bookmark. I actually just picked it up off the coffee table like 2 seconds ago to put it into my collection because I wanted to show you today. And it's something simple to make that was homemade, and it has a lot of love in it. So it's really special. Here is another thing that a friend made me a long time ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. She made me this banner, and it's a card that says, oh, I think I got it backwards. Oops, I'm showing it to you backwards. Anyway, if you were to stretch it out, this way probably, it says, Merry Christmas. And this is only pieces of paper. They're letters just that she took and she glued them onto 2 different colors of papers. Oh, hi, Addie. Yeah, that's my niece. And then she ran a ribbon through the top with the 2 holes. And you know what? I still use this because I loved it so much. And so it says Merry Christmas if you stretch it all out. It's a lot of letters. But that's another one of my favorite, like, kind of homemade, simple gifts that means a lot to me. And then here's another one that I thought was so cool. Like it must have been 3 years ago. When I look at their ages, this is something that my nephews and nieces also did from my different family, from my other sister. And it's the Christmas story, and they used it to practice their handwriting. They wrote the Christmas story, so this would be Elias. He's the oldest, and he wrote all these verses. And then this one is from Luke, my next oldest nephew, and he wrote this different verses from that. And then we have a picture from Gracie. She was 6 at the time, and this is her picture of the nativity scene. So we get this out every Christmas morning, and we read the story, and then, oh yeah, she wrote a verse too. And then, hold on, here's one more from Micah. Micah was 3, and he drew this picture. And there's another picture. Oh, I'm sorry, he was 4. Here's another picture of the nativity scene. And so we get this out and we use this every year. She just had it bound and did like a little spiral notebook. I mean, isn't that brilliant? It's such a great gift giving. So today I wanted to talk about simple tips for giving because we had an experience that made us really change our mindsets about giving gifts to our kids. And what happened was, this was quite a while ago. Maybe, I don't even know if Livy was born actually. We got Miranda a ton of gifts. I mean like 20 gifts, something like that. To me, that's a lot. if you don't know much about my lifestyle is pretty decluttered. We try to keep it decluttered and pretty simple. So we got her like 20 gifts, and then we added in the grandparents' gifts, and then we added in everything. And you know what happened at the end of the day? Like, she did not even play with half of the gifts, because it was just like, I put it aside, then I go and wrap another one, and then I put it aside and go wrap another one. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? That was the biggest waste of money I've ever made. And then so I just realized, like, we needed to kind of pare down. And everybody is different. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what we do to make it simple. But here comes the tips. What we decided to do was we started getting 3 gifts a piece. So we did, because we were like, well, how can we simplify this? Well, the wise men brought 3 gifts, so we'll do 3 gifts. So we did 3 gifts a piece, and we've done that for quite a while. And then then a couple of years ago, I heard this saying that I thought it was brilliant, and this is what we do now, is get them something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. So something they want, they need, to wear, and to read. And it really gave me a strategy for, hey Kyle, my brother-in-law, hi buddy. It really gave me a strategy for kind of lining out what I wanted to get them for gifts. And it's really been helpful too, because it kind of rounded out really well. I had not been getting my kids books, to be honest with you. And I was like, I need to start doing that, you know? And so that is the strategy that we use now to get them gifts. And then, of course, you know, I've been talking to so many people about this, just trying to research and find out, what do people do? What tips do you have, and what do you use? So I heard a great one the other day. Someone told me, I just give my kids a $100 bill and a pair of pajamas. And so we always do pajamas Christmas Eve too. That's not included in their gifts that they would get Christmas morning. But so I was like, that's pretty good. Because, you know, when you got teenagers and older kids, it's like hard to know what to buy them, or even, you know, like grandkids possibly. What do you buy them to know? So she said, I just give them a $100 bill and a pair of pajamas, and that's it. And then I was talking to another parent today, and he was saying, we give all our kids gift cards. They have grown kids, so like one of them's moving into a new apartment, so he just gave them a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond, or Amazon, or, you know, these different places that were what they needed. And I thought, that is such a good idea too. So I just wanted you to know that gift giving doesn't have to be complex, and those are the tips that we use to make it simple, is something they want, something they need, something to wear, and something to read. That's what we use to make our gift giving simple. But going back to these, don't forget, you can also make something that would be very simple to give that's meaningful. Something like this is a great, I think. We have this out every Christmas, and we read it every Christmas. And then this little bookmark, I told you my nephews made this. We use this all the time. So anyway, that's it for today, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be on at 10 tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to be sharing a recommendation also about a great book about marriage that I just came across. And I've been married a little over 18 years, and you know, I've been so lucky to learn from some amazing people how to be married. So we do too. Oh, you do those want, read, want, need, wear, read, probably. It's like there's a little delay, so. Anyway, well, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. I love you all. Have a great week. Go into this week with less stress and more joy for the holiday season. And have a good one. May your hearts, minds be fierce, and your hearts brave, and your spirit strong. Oh, you take the books that they made. Yes, it's awesome. I love it. It's a great little gift. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Bye.